Hello everyone, I am having a total nightmare with this HP 250 G6 laptop where factory out of the box, uninstalled McAfee, uninstalled the Office 365 so I can install Office Pro Plus, and very shortly after the system just goes totally mad and you can't either open standard Windows programs or Metro, so like the full screen Windows 10 style apps just don't load. Generally, the whole thing just goes a bit weird. And as far as I can work out, it is Windows registry related. So what I want to do here is record me putting it back to the factory Windows 10 and then going through the steps that I've done now twice, which have produced the problem with Windows. Hopefully in an effort to show HP that they have shipped a defective copy of Windows on this machine, which has led to a lot of wasted time. So here we go. I'm going to go F11 to go to System Recovery, reset this PC, remove everything. So don't want to keep anything because I want it to go back to fully factory reset. So that's going to take probably at least half an hour, maybe longer. Right, I don't need to fully wipe the drive, so well, actually no, because I'm going to be leaving it overnight. So let's be thorough, and I'm going to fully wipe the drive and reset. So there we go. That's going to take ages. I will be leaving it overnight, and we will continue this mission in the morning and see where we end up. Right, I'm going to attempt to record what I do to set this up. So I'm selecting United Kingdom from the region. Oh, sorry, I should say it's finished finally. Reinstalling, or not reinstalling, factory resetting. So United Kingdom.
Your keyboard is set to United. Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
Yeah, thanks, Cortana.
Next up,
for
the legal stuff. In short,
making a lot of noise. I don't care.
Now, let's get you connected to a network. Type what you want to name your account. Okay, now type a password for your account. Hey, look, it's the me part. These are the settings that Microsoft recommends. Review them now and select
I don't
accept
understand
when you're ready.
why they've made it vocalize everything. I mean,
your device manufacturer would like your contact details to send you updates and
stop talking to me. To be honest, with Windows 10, this is a horrible experience. You shouldn't have to wait this long just to get into your desktop. Right, so I'm going to do, hopefully, all the things that I did previously. So, first off, connect it to the internet. Let's remove McAfee. Alright. Next thing, remove Microsoft Office because I need to install the Pro Plus version of Microsoft Office from the company instead of using the Office 365 subscription. So that's Microsoft Office uninstalled. Now I definitely don't want the HP Support Assistant, an HP ePrint, because we don't have HP printers. So there's a load of other things I also wish to remove, which I will go through. let's continue. So HP ePrint, because I don't have any HP printers. HP Jumpstart Apps. I mean, that really just doesn't explain what it is, but I don't need it on any other computer that isn't an HP, so I don't see why I'd need the HP Jumpstart Apps on this one, so let's get rid of that. HP Jumpstart Bridge, again, no idea what that is. Is that Bridge as in the card game? Whatever it is, again, pretty sure I don't need it. And the same goes for HP Jumpstart Launch. So we've got Apps, Launch and Bridge. But again, no idea. HP Orbit, which as far as I can tell is some kind of file sharing thing that I definitely don't need. HP Support Solutions Framework, also absolutely not needed. HP Sure Connect, again, I don't have it on any other machine. Why do I need HP Sure Connect on this machine? I can already see another one, HP Touchpoint, Discover HP Touchpoint Manager, which as far as I can tell looks like some kind of enterprise management tool, which again, absolutely definitely don't need on this setup. Dropbox, don't need that. Wish they wouldn't ship it with it. So now we're looking pretty sensible. So it's just the Realtek drivers, touchpad driver, Vulkan runtime libraries, which I don't know what it is, but I'll leave that there for the moment. Intel stuff, HP wireless audio documentation and system event utility, Energy Star, Cyberlink DVD player, and Bonjour. So I definitely know that Microsoft Office very often screws up if you install it immediately after uninstalling it without rebooting. So I'm going to restart. Restart, there we go. I'm slightly frustrated that it's left behind the HP Touchpoint Manager icon. And it's definitely uninstalled. Anyway, I do need to go and find my Microsoft Office installer, so please give me a moment, I will be back. Right, I have obtained that. So let's run the setup. And in the past, this is where it's gone totally crazy. So we'll see whether this setup completes. So again, not sure whether or when my phone's going to run out of space recording this video, but hopefully it'll be enough to see whether it completes or fails. If there is a break in this video, then my apologies. I've had to copy the video off and delete it and then start recording again. Oh dear, what do we have here? Microsoft Office won't install. And the error is to do with registry permissions. So I've had this. This is now the third time that I've factory reset this machine and got to exactly the same stage. So this just doesn't happen on any other machine. There's something in this HP image which is breaking Windows. So if you follow the logs, you get it's trying to install the new software protection platform package to go along with Office 2016, and it fails. And you can make it complete by changing permissions in the registry, but you shouldn't need to do that. That's not normal for a Windows install. And when you change the permissions in the registry, then the Metro or the full screen apps start going wrong and you can't load them up, or they load and then they immediately close. Anyway, what's important here is the problem is the Windows image. If I install, which I will do in a minute, and I will also want to record it just to prove to HP or to anyone watching that it's definitely HP's shipped from factory Windows install. When I've installed on this memory stick the stock version downloaded 2 days ago of Microsoft Windows 10, and it won't suffer from this problem. And it's almost certainly caused either by somebody in the factory or when they're preparing the Windows image for HP, messing up the Windows registry permissions, or possibly one of the pre-installed programs, so for some of the HP junk or the McAfee software, when I uninstall it, which isn't a particularly unusual request, when you get a computer and you don't want McAfee on it, and it comes with McAfee, you've only got the only option is to uninstall McAfee. So it could be McAfee or some other program breaking when you uninstall it, but I'm not keen that McAfee is on there in the first place, and then even less keen if it is McAfee or some of the other HP software that's breaking it on uninstall. But yeah, there we go. That's the third time, and I basically just really wanted to do that for my own, I guess, peace of mind that I'm not doing something stupid, and I am getting a factory set Windows, and it's breaking without me doing anything particularly, or without me doing anything that should be uh, deemed unusual. But yeah, thanks HP. What a massive waste of time. Right, I'm going to do this, I think, one more time. And what I'm going to do this time, once it's factory reset, is I will. Hold on a moment. I'm not going to uninstall McAfee. I'm not going to uninstall all of the HP junk. The only thing I'm going to uninstall and try and then install is Microsoft Office. I'm going to uninstall the Office 365, which comes pre-installed on the machine, and then I will install my copy of Office Pro Plus for the company. But I just want you to watch me go through the factory reset process so you know that it actually has been factory reset. So reset this PC, remove everything because there's nothing on there anyway. And last night I left it doing remove my files and clean the drive, so it zeroes out all the deleted files, so you can't use file recovery software. But for expediency and because it doesn't make a difference for this test, I'm just going to do the remove my files where it doesn't zero the drive. Anyway, so there we go. That will take a while. I will come back to you and we'll see what the results are once it's factory reset again, and I'll do the same procedure but slightly differently and see whether we can narrow down which program it is that's screwing things up, or whether without doing anything it's just broken full stop. Right, here we go. As I say, Cortana insists on making noise for no reason. Go away. Stop making noise. Stop making me watch this wizard screen on setting you up. I was quite happy setting Windows up in silence and with the old wizard, which was not really sure why they have added this. And I also like the way that it's in 4:3, so it doesn't even take up the entire wide screen. Right, so last time I uninstalled HP Jumpstart and McAfee and Microsoft Office, so this time I'm just going to uninstall Microsoft Office, which will allow us to identify whether the problem is the overall Windows installation, in which case this will still be a problem, or if this is no longer a problem, then the issue is caused by McAfee or some of the HP software I uninstalled. And the next step after that will be to then uninstall McAfee and see whether it breaks then, and just basically narrowing down what is causing the problem. We'll find out. So Microsoft Office will take a couple of minutes to uninstall. I'll be back then. Alright, that's finished uninstalling, and as I say, I am aware of Microsoft Office going totally mad if you try and reinstall it without rebooting. So I'm going to be conscious of that and restart the computer. Right, so I need to get the installer. And here we go. That'll take a little, well, probably took about 10 minutes last time, so I also expect my phone will probably run out of memory again while recording the video, so I might be back after a short jump in the video, but we'll see how this goes. Good job, HP. So basically, HP have definitely, with this error, which I'm actually hoping that you can see on the screen, probably not. I expect most of this stuff I've recorded has been useless, but yeah, the error still exists. So that's factory reset Windows 10 on this HP laptop. The only thing that has been done is uninstall Office 365, which is installed, and then try to install Office 2016 Pro Plus, and it is broken. So the next step is to vaporize the HP image on the disk and install Windows 10 from Microsoft, and we'll see whether the same problem exists. And I will be astonished if the same problem does exist. If the problem goes away, then it's totally down to HP that their installed Windows image is broken and has wasted many hours of time. So, memory stick in. Boot device options F9. Boot off of USB. First thing I'm going to do is wipe the drive. Select disk 0, which is the SSD. Clean, which will remove all the data and partitions. And now let's set up Windows 10. So that's going to take a while. I'm definitely going to stop this recording because it's not going to be worth recording it just doing the Windows install screens. I will come back to you when we're at the same stage where I should be able to then connect it to the Wi-Fi and install Microsoft Office. We'll see how things go. Right, so we're back in business with a basic Windows 10 install from Microsoft. Right, so there we are, basic install of Windows. So the only thing I'm interested in is if I install Office 365 before I install or try to uninstall it and then install Office Pro Plus, which would make it very much the same situation as the basic HP install, where it has Office 365 installed and uninstalling it and then trying to install Pro Plus failed. So I probably will actually do that. So give me a few minutes to go and retrieve the Office 365 installer and we'll go from there. Right, there we go. So I've got Office 365. I will install it. I'll let it install. I'll reboot and I'll come back to you in this video at the point where I'm uninstalling Office 365 and then we'll try the Pro Plus install and we'll see where things go from there. Alright, so here we are back at the situation where Office 365 is installed and some of the basic drivers, so the Intel graphics driver, Realtek network driver and Synaptics touchpad driver are installed. And in fact, it looks like that Vulkan runtime has come back, so that's something to do with most likely the Synaptics driver. So we're basically back to almost what would be the HP default install, but without McAfee and without all the other HP guff that gets installed. So I'm going to basically do what I did last time, which is uninstall the Office 365 installation and then see whether I can install my Pro Plus installation. And this will show whether it's just a problem with Microsoft with Office 365 and the uninstall process, or whether it's something in the HP image which is breaking everything. So that's going to take a couple of minutes. I'll be back soon. Okay, the uninstall is finished. So as I've pointed out before, you absolutely want to reboot before trying to install another copy of Office on the newer versions of Office. So I'll do that. And now we're back in the situation where I now need to install my Office Pro Plus. And we'll see whether this completes. And that will be the end of the experiment. Oh, and what do you know? Microsoft Office installed correctly. Yep, and that's the Professional Plus edition. So yeah, thank you so much, HP. Your default image of Windows 10 is utterly broken to the point where you can't uninstall Microsoft Office and then reinstall it. Plus, you'll probably find that loads of other things go wrong and just bizarre things happen because they've screwed up something on it. Quite likely the registry permissions. Really, I mean, that's just poor and wasted hours and hours of time before I got to the stage where I was sure that it was the Windows image, and then obviously even more time proving that it was their Windows image.